Paddling in the water, I've never been frightened by a sunfish, but I think if I was out doing some research and ran into that 7-footer, I might just paddle the other way. Well, if you're thinking about hopping out in the water over the weekend, or maybe just in the pool, but maybe you like hot temperatures. But for those of you that have to do some vigorous activity, well, the hot temperatures, they're going to be up there. Hotter than average, near record levels through Monday. And because of the relatively dry weather we've had lately, especially out around the parks, I'm thinking about you campers, use some caution because the fire danger will be at high levels through the weekend and probably through Monday. So at some point, we do need some rain. Rain will help us with the heat. It'll help us with the high fire danger. Not this evening. Maybe a couple. There's been a few isolated showers today. I think Palatka to about Crescent Beach south. I'm talking isolated. And there'll be a few popcorn type showers down there through the evening hours. That is it. During the day tomorrow, watch the winds. They'll become northerly. That'll help us a little bit. It'll lower the humidity levels. Maybe some isolated showers down around Lake George or Crescent Lake, but most showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. Think I-4 or Disney, and then on to the south. And on to Sunday we go. The winds will shift. We'll begin to get a flow off of the Gulf of Mexico. They'll increase the humidity levels, but it's going to take a while for that moisture to increase enough for us to see showers and thunderstorms. So if you have outdoor plans this weekend and your main concern was thunderstorm activity, well, then it's good news for you. Just be aware of the heat. So when will things change? Well, things are going to change. We've been talking about this for a week. As the subtropical jet stream weakens, then a surge of winds and then moisture will come up from the Gulf of Mexico. Now, at the present time, we don't see anything organizing into a tropical cyclone, at least not over the next 5 days. As we get toward the 7 to 8 day period, things look kind of iffy. But for now, just think of it as a surge of moisture, and that could eventually produce a lot of rain over portions of Peninsula Florida, maybe into southeastern Georgia. But not only will that be needed rain, and that'll lower the fire danger threat, well, with all those clouds around and some rain, it's also going to help us with the heat as well. But again, that's not until we get to the latter part of Tuesday and really into Wednesday. Certainly Saturday through Monday, feeling like at least 100. And once we get up to a heat index of about 105, that's getting close to dangerous levels, which means we're going to be getting very close to maybe even some official heat advisory. It's not quite as bad as a heat warning, but a heat advisory. So over the weekend, I say certainly have fun, get outdoors, but make sure you're hydrated. And remember, what we're told by the experts is the more we hydrate the day before, the better you'll do the next day. But as far as natural hydration, especially look at our weather from Tuesday through Thursday, there could be some pretty significant rainfall amounts headed our way.